Namaste and welcome to Krystalini Yoga. My name is Krystal and I'll be guiding you on a yoga class designed specifically for resetting and remembering. So if you are ready, we can start by coming into a comfortable seated position on your mats. Make sure you have some support if you need, whether it's a cushion or a rolled up mat or towel, whatever you need in order to sit comfortably on for the beginning of this practice. So we'll start with a mudra, which is called Yoni Mudra. And you basically take your fingers and you interlace your fingers, keeping your index fingers straight, and then point and touch your index fingers and point and touch your thumbs together, and just gently placing this Yoni Mudra on your lap, almost resembling a womb, your feminine side, your birthplace, the womb of your mother, and that foundational place where we all began. And this is where we're going to reset ourselves into today. That womb, that inner true child, and that being of being our ultimate true blissful selves. The self that is untampered by society's ideas and judgments. So placing your hands gently on your lap in this mudra now, and just begin to bring awareness to yourself on the mat today. Just finding yourself exactly where you are. Pay attention to your posture. How is your back aligned? Is it directly aligned with your shoulders and your neck? Or are you convexing or concaving? Just bring awareness to that and adjust how you need to in order to make your shoulders directly over your hips, ears directly over your shoulders, and just slowly close into your eyes as you become more introspective now. Feel your entire face relax. Relax your jaw and your forehead. If you are holding any tension in your eyebrow center, just feel that tension melt away now. As you find yourself here in this present moment with me. This present moment with yourself. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slow breath out through your nose. And as you inhale, feel your abdomen full with air. And as you exhale, feel your abdomen empty of air. Really pay attention to this abdominal breathing in and out of your stomach. Feel your stomach rise as you inhale. And feel your stomach empty as you exhale. As you inhale, feel the air entering in through your nose, down your throat, into your chest, into your abdomen. Fill yourself up to that brink of where you cannot fill yourself up anymore. Hold it there for a moment and exhale. Empty your stomach, empty your chest, empty your lungs, your throat, your nose of air completely, and stay in this emptiness for a moment. Complete this breathing technique another 5 more times in your own time. As you inhale, feel your air coming down into your abdomen as your abdomen rises. Hold it there. And as you exhale, feel that air leaving your body as an empty vessel. And hold yourself empty for a moment. Repeat this in your own time for 4 more rounds now. Completing your final round. And just bring your awareness back to your gentle inhalations and exhalations, naturally happening now. No forcing or counting. We'll now set our sankalpa for the practice, our intention. And as I mentioned at the beginning, we are here to come back to our roots, grounding into who we are in our purest open form, and simply resetting ourselves and remembering our true inner being as we were when we were born. Recalling ourselves in the womb, at the beginning. This is the start of a new journey for yourself. And throughout this class we are going to do various poses and asanas and techniques that are going to ground us into this foundation of starting fresh, starting a new journey with ourselves, one that is aligned to our highest truth. So whatever that intention is for you today, come up with a phrase or a mantra or affirmation that resonates with your being today. And I'll give you a few minutes just to feel into it, feel with your heart. Try not to think too logically about it or overanalyze what it is. Even if it's just one word or thought that you want to work on as your foundation. It could be just the word reset or remember. Or it could be a phrase of I allow myself to remember my truth. Or it could be just you feeling a certain feeling and reminding yourself of that feeling you would like to feel throughout the class, whether it's peace, grounding, stability, or just a knowing of this present moment that you are safe. Whatever resonates with you, just feel into the word that stands out or the phrase that stands out to you most, and repeat it to yourself mentally 3 times. feel this sankalpa, feel this intention as you repeat it in your mind and in your body. Beautiful. Now we are going to begin our warm-up before we start our practice. So gently releasing your mudra, your yoni mudra that you are holding, and just move into your fingers, keeping your eyes still closed. Interlace your fingers and just do some wrist rotations. So just gently moving your wrist around in any creative way, creating nice warmth in the wrists. And just flicking your fingers a few times, making any movement with your wrists that you need to. You can even hold with your one hand onto your forefingers and push back to create a gentle stretch in your forearms. Inhale deeply into your forearm and slow exhale. Remembering inhale and exhale out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Changing to your opposite hand now. Pushing those forefingers back. Gentle stretch of your forearm. And inhale into that forearm. And exhale out through the nose. Beautiful. Shake your wrists. And begin to rub your palms of your hands together, generating heat between your palms. And gently cupping your palms over your closed eyes. Feeling the energy absorb into your eyes, energizing your entire face, your entire being. And slowly move your hands to your heart center in your prayer, your namaskar mudra. And gently blink your eyes open, bringing your gaze back to center. Beautiful. Now if you are sitting on a cushion or anything, you can move it out to the side. And if you have any layers that you would like to remove before we start the practice, please remove them now. And just find yourself on your knees, coming into your pose on your knees now, sitting on the backs of your heels. Just bring both your hands up to the sky. Reach your arms up, stretch up as far as you can. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands down to either side. Okay, placing your left hand onto the mat. Right arm reaches up and over. Inhale deeply, try and keep your chest nice and open. Breathing into that side body. You can gaze up to the sky or down to the mat, wherever feels more comfortable for your body. Deep inhale. And exhale back to center, taking it over to the other side now. Right hand down, left arm up and over, keeping your heart and chest open. You can bend your elbow if you want a deeper stretch on the hand on the ground. Deep breath into your side body. And exhale back to center. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to interlace our fingers. Bring your hands on the back of your head. And what we're going to do now is just inhale, open your heart and chest, slightly arch your spine back. And exhale around into your spine, bringing your elbows to touch. Creating a nice rounding in your neck and in your back. Not straining, just a nice gentle warm up for your spine. And inhale back up, open your heart and chest. Inhale and exhale, rounding, elbows to touch. And inhale back to center, release, bringing both your arms now. And just create some nice big shoulder rotations, warming up the shoulders. Inhale and exhale with each rotation, trying to bring your elbows to touch again. And reverse the direction. Beautiful. Okay, bring your hands back to center now. And what we are going to do is release into our child's pose. So sitting back on your heels, opening your knees wide, a little bit more than hip distance wide, wide-legged child's pose. And just bring yourself down with your arms all the way to the mat as far as you can. If you would like to place both your hands on top of each other, your fists, to make it a bit easier on your back. Otherwise, if you want to straighten your arms out all the way to the front and rest your forehead onto the mat. Breathe deeply in this child's pose and feel how it's stretching your entire upper body, legs, shoulders, hips, and just breathe deeply into this grounding pose. Honoring Mother Earth, the mother of all being. Take 3 more deep and slow breaths here. Beautiful. Coming up onto all fours, making sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. And what we are going to do now is our cat-cow warm-up. So inhale, arching the spine, gaze up. And exhale, rounding the spine, chin to your chest. Making this movement flowing and free for your body today. So inhale, arch up. And exhale, round, chin to your chest, spine up to the sky. One more time. Inhale, arch the spine, gaze up. And exhale, round into your spine, chin to your chest, this time tucking your back toes and lifting yourself up into your first downward dog. No need to put your heels on the floor just yet because you need to still warm up a little bit. So move into your knees, your legs, bending them one at a time, creating any movement just to warm up your body. And if you feel like you are ready, you can gently find stillness and sink your heels into the mat as far as you can, bringing your tailbone up to the sky, your chest down to the mat, making sure your hands are very nicely grounded into the mat, fingers spread apart, making sure they are aligned and balanced, and the same with your toes. Becoming aware of each contact point with the mat. And just visualize your body with your higher perspective, seeing yourself here on the mat and your form. And just breathe deeply into this downward facing dog. And with each exhale, try and push yourself a little bit further towards the mat with your chest, sinking your heels a little bit further. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Slow breath out through the nose. And gaze towards the tops of your hands, between your hands, and take a few small steps all the way to the top of the mat. Into your standing forward fold now, can bend into your knees a few times, creating any space needed. And placing your left hand onto the mat, right hand up to the sky, slightly bending your left knee as you gaze up to those fingertips with a gentle stretch. Inhale and exhale. Another inhale. And exhale, bring your hand down to the mat. Opposite hand comes up now, your left hand up to the sky. Right knee slightly bent, gaze to your left fingers. Grounding your right hand into the mat. Deep breath in through the nose. Slow breath out through the nose. One more deep breath in. Slow breath out, reach your hand back to the mat, and once again moving into the knees. And finding stillness with your feet grounded. Make sure each toe and your heels are beautifully aligned to one another and grounding into the mat. And hold on to opposite elbows, relaxing into your neck and head. Try not to hold on to any tension with your face, but just simply allow gravity to pull your body towards the mat now. And gently sway your body from side to side if that feels comfortable. Allowing your entire being to melt down into the floor. Feeling balanced, stable, grounded. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And slowly release your hands onto the mat or onto your shins. And release yourself up, vertebra by vertebra, coming to standing. Head comes up. The last thing that comes up is your head as you come into your mountain, facing the front of your mat. Pay attention to your form here and mountain, making sure that your body is completely straight, shoulders away from your ears and relaxed. Both palms facing forward. See your feet grounding into the mat. Legs straight. Can either have your feet together or slightly apart for a bit more balance. Chin facing up. In alignment to the floor. And just take a few moments here, grounding in your mountain, in this stillness, as you recall your sankalpa for the practice again. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your hands to touch at your heart center in prayer. We're going to do 2 rounds on each side of Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. So we'll inhale, interlace the fingers, pointing your index fingers up. Bring your hands up to the sky, slightly arch your spine and gaze up. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bring your hands forward, landing both your hands on either side of your foot. Left foot goes back, landing your left knee. Open your heart and chest, untuck your left foot. Inhale and exhale, tucking your left foot. Right foot to meet your left foot in downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale to plank. Hold your plank. Make straight, shoulders directly above the wrists. And landing your knees, chest and chin as you come up into your baby cobra. Just warming up the spine now, keeping your feet on the mat. Inhale and exhale, release. Using your hands as strength, come back onto your knees. Lift yourself back up into your downward facing dog. Find your form, find your balance. Lifting your left leg up to the sky and bringing it between your hands. If you do need assistance, you can use your hand to help you. Bringing it between your hands, landing your right knee, Landing your right knee, open your heart and chest up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, right leg to meet your left leg into your standing forward fold. Relax your neck. And slowly make your way back up, bringing both your hands out to the side, up to the sky. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. Beautiful. Now we're going to repeat that sequence on the right hand side now. Catch your breath here. Find stillness, find grounding, find the stability beneath you. Inhale to prepare. Exhale through the nose. And inhale, hands up to the sky, pointing those index fingers. Slightly arch your spine backwards. Inhale, exhale, hands all the way down to either sides of your feet. This time, right foot steps back, landing your right knee, untuck your right foot, open your heart and chest up. Inhale, exhale, lifting, untucking your back foot and sending your left foot to meet your right foot in your downward facing dog. Find your stillness here, find your grounding, your alignment. Hips up to the sky, chest to the mat. And inhale to plank. And exhale, you can either come down with your knees, chest and chin like we did in the first round, or you can come down in your full chaturanga, keeping your hands on either side of your chest and allowing your elbows to bend as they come to the sides of your body, landing onto your stomach, and using your hands to lift your upper body up, lift your thighs off the mat into your full upward facing dog. Feeling that nice opening in your chest, that stretch in your lower back. Become aware of the movement of energy throughout your entire body. Inhale and exhale. You can either come onto your knees and come back into your child's pose to lift yourself up into your downward facing dog. Or you can untuck your toes and lift yourself up. Or the third variation is you can keep your toes untucked and come onto the tops of your feet as you lift yourself up, staying on the tops of your feet, and then turning your feet into grounding onto the mat. That variation definitely is a nice stretch for the top parts of your feet. And just make your way back into downward facing dog here. Taking a deep breath. And exhale. This time, right foot all the way up to the sky and bringing it into your chest, using either your momentum to bring that foot between your hands or your hand to assist you. Landing your left knee, untuck your left foot, open your heart and chest up to the sky. And exhale as your left foot meets your right foot into your standing forward fold. Breathe here. Relax your neck. You can even shake your neck from side to side, releasing any tension, and rolling yourself all the way up. Hands up to the sky, slightly arch your spine, and bring your hands to your heart center. Just coming back to your breath once more, like we did at the beginning of the practice. Inhale into the abdomen and exhale out. using your nose and following the flow with your awareness, paying attention to how each breath gives each cell new life in your entire being. And ask for each breath to give each cell the most vibrant, vital, beautiful light and energy that you need to start fresh for the day, for a new chapter in your life, or a whole new book, wherever you are right now. Just ask yourself, ask each cell to give you that blessing of new light, a new life, new vibrant energy that you can use to make incredible things happen. Smile gently at this new reality. Beautiful. Bringing both your hands up to the sky with your eyes open now. Once again, slightly arch your spine. We're going to flow through these 2 rounds a little bit faster. So exhale, bring your hands back to the mat. Relax into your neck. Left leg steps back, landing your left knee. Untuck your left foot. Heart and chest up to the sky. And untuck your foot. Right foot to meet your left foot. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale into your plank. Either knees, chest and chin, or full chaturanga. Coming on, untucking your feet, coming onto the ground, and lifting yourself up into your full upward facing mat. Breathe. And coming onto your knees or lifting yourself up as shown previously into your downward facing dog again. Left foot up to the sky, and either using momentum or using your hand as a guide, bring your foot in between your 2 hands, landing your right knee. Untuck your right foot, open your heart and chest. Inhale and exhale, untuck your back foot, right foot to meet your left foot, standing forward fold, hands out to the sides, lifting yourself up, arching your spine, and coming all the way back to your heart center. Breathe. Let go and just feel that movement of energy. Okay, we're going to take it over to the right hand side for the last round. Inhale, hands up, pointing your fingers, arching your spine back. Exhale, hands come down all the way to the mat. Right foot steps back, landing your right knee, open your heart and chest, untuck your foot. And tuck your foot, exhale, sending your foot back to meet your right foot, downward facing dog. Hips up to the sky, chest to the mat, grounding into your feet and your hands, feeling that stretch on the back of your legs as you sink your heels into the mat. Deep breath in, slow breath out, coming into your plank. Either knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga as you bring your elbows to either sides of your body. And lift yourself up, full upward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears. And either coming back into child's pose and up and back into downward dog, or coming up onto your feet and untucking your feet into your downward facing dog. Deep breath in, bringing your right leg up, right foot between both your hands, landing your knee, open your heart and chest. Inhale and exhale, untuck your back foot, left foot to meet your right foot into your standing forward fold. And this time we'll just feel that gravity pulling our body down once more. Holding on to opposite elbows. Once again, sway from side to side. And then just find some stillness. Release your arms and come up vertebra by vertebra all the way up to standing. Hands up to the sky and hands down to your heart center. Wonderful. That was a beautiful Surya Namaskar sequence that has really energized us and brought us back to this present moment. Okay, what we are going to do now is a pose called tree pose. So I'm just going to move over here so you can see it a bit better. So what we're going to do is find grounding beneath our feet, finding that stability, finding that tree pose. And to do tree pose, what we're going to do is focus on your point or drishti. So a point of focus in Sanskrit is called your drishti. And just finding that point wherever you can, on the floor, on the wall. And then relaxing both your hands. And then seeing which side you would like to start on first, which foot feels more stable. So with that foot that feels more stable, for me it's my right foot that feels a bit more stable. Then standing into that foot, bringing your left foot into the inner thigh. And what you must try and do now is pointing the left knee out and away from your body. So try and open up. If it's a bit difficult to keep your left foot on your inner thigh, you're more than welcome to keep it below the knee, but just don't keep it on the knee because you can hurt your knee like that. So either keep it below the knee, or you can bring it all the way up into your inner groin, inner thigh muscle, and just making sure to keep that knee out and away. And bringing your hands to your heart center, focusing on that drishti. Take a few deep and slow breaths. Feeling that stability of the tree. Feeling the roots beneath your feet grounding you into Mother Earth. And feel your roots beneath your feet soaking in the purest water from Mother Earth and nourishing your entire body, your entire being. If you fall or come out, just be gentle with yourself and just slowly come back in again. It's all part of the journey, the stumbling blocks, and us learning all these things on the mat is so important so that we can practice that patience and loving kindness for ourselves when we come off the mat. So just see yourself with non-judgment and with so much love as you balance in this pose. And if you would like to take it one step further, you can point your index fingers and bring your hands all the way up to the sky. Feeling strong and grounded in your foot, in the mat, and strong and grounded in your left foot pushing against your right leg. Feel your body strengthening, balancing. And when you're ready to come out, you can slowly release your hands, bringing your knee into your chest and gently placing that foot next to your right foot, bending into your knees to just open and release any tension. Okay, let's move over to the opposite side now, bending into the opposite knee now and grounding into the opposite leg into the mat. And as I've said before, either keeping it below the knee or above the knee. And just finding the place of comfort where your knee is outstretched, your hips are aligned to the front, and really finding that space, that drishti, that point of focus, as you bring your hands to your heart center. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And just breathe here, feeling if one side is more balanced than the other. Become aware of that. Become aware of the flow of your breath in and out your lungs, filling your abdomen, tracing your breath all the way to the nose, out the nose, and the fresh, new, vibrant energy back into the nose. And feel the roots beneath this foot absorbing all the nutrients and water from Mother Earth. Breathe here. If you would like to challenge yourself, you can close your eyes, but that is very difficult. And just take another deep breath in. And slow breath out, bringing your knee back into your chest and releasing it back. Bending into your knees. Well done for performing tree pose. We're now just going to open up our hips a little bit more. So bringing both your feet on either side, aligned almost to the mat, slightly pointing out with your toes. And bring both your hands up to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart as you bend into your knees, come all the way down into your malasana. So using your elbows to push your knees out. If you struggle to come all the way down, you can bring either a cushion or 2 blocks underneath you, whatever props you have at home, to just allow you to find that nice opening and stability where you don't have to put too much pressure on your legs, and just open your knees as far as you can, so wherever you are is exactly where you are meant to be. And just finding the space, you can even move into your feet from side to side, finding this earth connection through your body, through your root chakra. And from here, take a deep breath in. You can close your eyes. Slow breath out through the nose. This time, inhale in through the nose. And exhale, you can use your hands, point them forward and push your knees as your arms come and straighten in front of you. Bringing your chin to your chest and just rounding into your spine. So I'm going to demonstrate it from this angle as well. So your hands are at your heart center. Inhale. And exhale, pushing your elbows forward, straightening your arms, rounding your chin to your chest. Inhale, open up, gaze up, pushing your knees with your elbows. Inhale into your abdomen. And exhale, rounding, pointing your fingers and straightening your arms. And inhale, opening your knees out to the side. This time, try and release your knees. See that they can stay where they are and bring your hands up to the sky. Showing you your strength. Not using your arms to open your knees, but rather the strength of your legs. And then bring your hands back down. And now this variation, you're going to place your left hand onto the mat. Right arm comes up as you open and stretch all the way up to the sky. If you're still on your blocks, you can use your blocks as well as support to do this variation. And if you would like to take it one step further, you can even take a bind. So bringing your left arm around your left leg, your right arm around the back of you, and try and see if you can connect your hands and create a nice connection there. If this is a bit too difficult, just keep your hand onto the mat and your other hand up to the sky. Deep breath in. Slow exhale. Transition now over to the opposite side. So right arm to the mat. Left arm up to the sky. Open your heart and chest. Deep breathing into your abdomen. In through your nose, out through your nose. And if you would like to, take your bind. So right arm under and around your right leg, left arm around the back of you as you reach to connect your hands, and just opening the other side now. Deep breath in, gazing up. And slowly release that hand, coming with both your hands onto the mat and using your hands as support, lifting your knees up and bringing your feet to touch at the center of your mat, relaxing into your neck, bending into your knees, and then just finding your way into your seated pose, coming down on your haunches and sitting back as you straighten into both your legs. Okay, this last few poses we are going to do to wind down our practice now. This one is wide-legged forward fold, seated wide-legged forward fold. So what you're going to do is open your legs out as wide as you can and just see where you're at. Just feeling that nice deep stretch on your inner thighs. And when you are ready, you can inhale with both your hands up to the sky and reach yourself as far forward as you can. If you can, land your hands onto the mat. If you need a pillow or something to support you in the front, you're more than welcome to bring that extra support. You can land your elbows onto the mat. And in this pose, we are just going to find some stillness and reflect a little bit on how we are feeling right now. How has all these movements affected our mood and emotions from the start of the practice? Are you feeling a little bit more connected to yourself and to your body? Are you feeling a little bit more grounded and connected to Mother Earth? Deep breath in through your nose, filling your abdomen, and slow exhale out through the nose. You may hold on to your toes if that's in your practice to just come down a little bit further. Find stillness. Breathe into the tension and the pain that you may be feeling. Make sure your spine is not rounding. Try and keep it straight. Take a few more deep breaths here. Last deep inhale. And slowly exhale as you gently bring yourself up. Spine nice and straight. And using your hands to lift up both of your knees and just bring them grounded back with your feet on the mat. This time we are going to do a bit of a deeper stretch on either side. So straightening into your straightening into your right leg. Left leg is bent and bringing your foot to the inner thigh of your right leg. And we're just going to bring our hands up to the sky and opening the side body, landing either holding onto your toes or onto the mat. And bringing your left hand up and over as you reach towards your toes as far as you can. See how far you can go, and just breathe into your side body as you open up. Allow yourself to release what's no longer serving you in your torso, in your entire being. With each exhale, see if you can melt a little bit deeper into the pose. Use your breath as your guide, your tool to release and let go. And just feel that space in your body. Feel that potential for so many beautiful and incredible things to manifest and to impact you in such beautiful ways. Become aware of that space, and that it's positive space, that it's there to attract the things that you truly, truly desire. And fill your mind with those positive thoughts and manifestations that anything is possible for you right now from this new beginning. Inhale deeply and exhale, using your hand to guide you up and back to center. And we're going to just counter stretch, so bringing your right arm landing on your left knee, left arm at the back of you, and just stretch and twist and gaze over your left shoulder now, keeping your right foot flexed. Breathe deeply into your abdomen. Feel that nice torso stretch, twisting your intercostal muscles, your organs, sending new blood flow into them. Deep breath in. Slow breath out as you come back to center. And we swap the legs over, so bring both your knees to the center. This time your right foot lands and gets placed on your inner left groin, and straightening your left leg. This time bringing both your hands up to the sky, and left hand comes down, right arm comes over. Just see where you would like to place that hand, whether it's on your ankle, holding your toes, or on your inner thigh. And just reach as far as you can with that top arm towards your toes. Really finding that space, trying to meet your fingertips to your toe tips. And if you can't, just feel that nice opening. There's no need to touch it. There's no need to create the connection. Just feel that beautiful release on your side body and not strain or hurt yourself in any way. Having a gentle, loving kindness to yourself. Breathe deeply. Exhale slowly. Notice how this side feels compared to your other side. Is your left or your right side more tight? Take one last deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, bringing your hand up and to the back of that bent knee, and bringing your left arm up and to that right knee as you twist and gaze over your right shoulder, elongating your neck, using your hand as you pull it gently on your knee to create that twisting sensation in your abdomen, twisting and awakening the blood flow in your organs. Breathe deeply into your abdomen as you bring new life into your body, mind, and spirit. Deep breath in. And exhale, bringing both your hands up and releasing both your legs out in front of you. As you slowly make your way down onto your back, bringing your knees into your chest and gently rocking from side to side. And landing both your knees onto the mat. We are going to do our final pose, which is bridge pose. And if any of you would like to do a more advanced pose from the bridge pose, you can go into a full wheel. So I'll demonstrate it for you just now. But if you are just feeling content and happy in the bridge pose, it is extremely beneficial. Just allow yourself to experience that pose. So what we're going to do for bridge pose is make sure your knees are bent, feet are planted, and your hands can touch the back of your heels. So that's when you know you are in the right position. And then you're going to inhale, exhale all the air out your body. And on your next inhale, lift your torso and your buttocks and your entire abdomen off the mat and interlace your fingers underneath you. Allow your shoulder blades to come closer together and lift yourself as high as you can to the sky, keeping your feet grounded on the mat, your shoulders connected to the mat, and your head connected to the mat. Feeling that nice deep sensation in your lower back, tightening into your abs, really tightening all your muscles. Inhale and exhale, hold for a few more moments, keeping awareness on your breath. Don't forget to breathe. And slowly unlock your fingers and release slowly vertebra by vertebra your spine back on the mat. Okay, we're going to lift up one more time like that. And if you would like to open into a full wheel on the second time, please do so. So making sure your hands are touching the back of your heels. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. And on your next inhale, lift yourself up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, bringing your entire pelvis and hips up to the sky, tightening into your core, into your abs, into your glutes. And if you would like to take it one step further, you can either stay here exactly where you are, or you can unlock your fingers, uninterlace your fingers, and place both your hands on either side of your head, grounding into your feet, grounding into your hands. And what we're going to do here is push into our hands using our upper body strength. And you can, as the next step, if you haven't done this before, allow your head, the top of your head, to land on the mat. And then from there, you can lift yourself up into your full wheel. So inhale to prepare. Exhale. And inhale onto the top of your head. And if you can, into your full wheel. Straightening into your arms, grounding into your feet. Lift, lift, lift. And release. Back down whenever you're ready. It's a very nice opening, deep stretch that allows you to really strengthen the entire body. And when you come out, just make sure you come out very gently and slowly onto your back, whether in bridge or in wheel. Just find me where I am now. Find yourself where you are now. Onto your mat. And allow your feet to straighten, your legs to straighten out, bringing your left knee into your chest. And just rock that knee from side to side. And then straightening that knee, Right knee into your chest, rocking from side to side. And both knees into your chest, hugging your knees into your chest now. And lifting your feet up, holding onto the outsides of your feet, bringing your knees down to either side of you into a happy baby. Soles of your feet pointing up to the sky. And as we wind down the practice, coming back to our intention, the sankalpa we set at the beginning that connects us to resetting, grounding, and remembering who we truly are. And in this happy baby pose, you can simply rock from side to side, feeling your happy space, feeling the aliveness of your body and energy of each cell. And coming into stillness now, relaxing both your feet all the way down. Allow your shoulder blades to release flat on the mat, bringing both your hands to either side of your body as we allow ourselves now to release into the final pose, Shavasana, corpse pose. If you need to put on any layers for warmth and comfort, please do so now. And if you are here with me now on the mat, relax your entire body. Feel your entire body from your head all the way to the tips of your toes, sinking deeply into the mat. Allow your body to be in complete stillness as you absorb all the benefits from this beautiful practice, this beginning that we have just begun. Every moment is a new beginning. Every moment is the ultimate truth of where we are. Allow yourself to completely let go now. Allow yourself to, through your breath, drift into a beautiful space where you are tapping into this energy of grounding, this energy of resetting and remembering who you truly are. Allow whatever memories that need to unfold for you happen in the most natural and profound way. Just breathe. Allow yourself to come back into the body now. Allow yourself to feel your entire being. Gently begin to bring movement into your fingers and your toes. Just gently caress each finger with your thumb. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, into your abdomen one more time. And as you exhale, you can slowly bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a beautiful, big, loving hug. And gently rocking from side to side as you come over onto one side. Cradling your head within your hand or your arm. And using your opposite arm now as strength to lift yourself up and into your seated pose, meeting me in your seated pose with your legs crossed and your hands at your heart center. Keeping your eyes closed. Just feeling into the energy that you have created for yourself today. And just taking this last moment to honor yourself for this beautiful practice you have experienced and taken yourself on and taken the time to experience for yourself today. Honor yourself for that. And one last time, reflecting on the sankalpa that you will be taking with you into your day today and the days to come, with your intention, whatever it is, to reset and remember who you truly are. Bowing down to your heart center, I thank you so much for you, and I honor the light within you. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to be with you again. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day.